What's going on?
What's up? I think that was our producer in the background playing around and shit. What's up? We ain't gonna let Jay talk too much. Him sit. So I'm gonna do Jay week for him. So Nicole, you do your week. Then I'm gonna tell how Jay week was. Then I'm gonna tell how my week was.
I'm having a good week this week at work. I've been getting off on time because of the area I'm training in. There's nobody. It's not open evening shift or morning shift, only on days. So when it's time to go, we out of there. So I'm enjoying this week, getting off early. No over. I'm not gonna do any overtime this week. Next week I'll do a few days overtime. But this week I'm enjoying getting home. Tristan and Egypt was in a car accident
Yeah, who's
day
car?
before yesterday. His car.
They all right?
They're fine. He was
How's the
at
car?
fault. That car is on its last leg anyway. So, it's a 2-lane highway, right? One car going this way, right? Just 2 lanes. Bus in front of him. Bus not moving. He's late taking Egypt to school. And something told me that morning. Egypt woke me up. It's 8:30. Something said, take her. But Tristan had to go to the store. So we had already discussed he was going to take her. So I said, Tristan, because he got to go to the store. So about 8:45, now mind you, she already get out at 11:30. 8:45, I hear her, Tristan, what you doing, boo-booing? So I'm like, they still ain't left yet. So something saying, get up and take her. But I'm like, I'm going to lay here and see if they leave soon. They leave. Had the car accident before he even get her to school. So he's rushing trying to get her to school because she's late, right? Supposed to be there at 8. Bus in front of him, not moving. So he's going to go around the bus. But he has to go into oncoming traffic to go around the bus, right? Because it's only one lane coming back in, but no cars were coming. But when he gets over to go around, now the bus put on his turn signal to make a left turn into a parking lot. So Tristan says he slows down. So the bus slows down again and stops. So Tristan like, oh, he's letting me go. So Tristan proceeds to go. Then the bus goes, hit the back of Tristan's car. So Tristan said it didn't like boom and spin him out. It kind of hit him. Tristan rocked and he was going to keep going. Egypt like, go, I'm already late. Tristan like, but the bus just sitting there. Let me make sure he okay. He turns around, goes back to check on the bus driver. The bus driver, he said, as I walk up, I hit a bus driver. Now he sound like it's funny. I ain't no, shade or nothing, but he sound exactly how Jay sound right now.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. I just get hit by a car. No, sir, you hit him. Yeah, he was in the wrong because it was double lines. He's not supposed to pass. But you would just sit in there, no hazard lights. And buses will just sit there. So he trying to go around. Okay, fine. But yeah, he was wrong, but you saw him. It ain't like you hit him on the side. You hit him in the back. Whatever. But Tristan got the ticket anyway. They like, well, you drove on the wrong side of the road. So I asked the officer, I said, but he saw him. Well, yeah, he should have stopped, but the rules of the road is he can't cross the line. I said, so if a pedestrian jaywalking, I could just hit them just because they're in the wrong. Oh, a person in the car is different. No, it's not. It's the rules of the road. Because they technically, I said in California, that's a ticket. Well, you get a ticket here too. We just don't do it. Okay, it's the same thing. The rules of the road, no jaywalking. So just because they're wrong and I'm right, I can hit them. I can still cause an accident.
Yeah.
So, but I'm glad he didn't keep going. Because at first I was like, man, you should have got back in your car. As soon as you walked up and he said, I just got hit, you should have got in your car and left. That old man ain't see your license plate. But I was talking to somebody at work and it was like, ooh, it was MARTA. They got cameras on the front of their bus. So glad he came, he stopped or whatever. But besides that, so and then I had to hurry up and switch insurances. Not
What?
trying to avoid because I still did it for the next day. It's because I got to get all my stuff switched over to Georgia. So I was in the process because I can't get the registration or none of that switched over. I have to have Georgia insurance in order to get the registration. So I was in a process of shopping and everything was so expensive. So I was like, man, I'm gonna have to rock Texas for a little while until I could keep shopping. I'm like, I'm gonna have some old rinky dink cricket insurance. Y'all gonna be like, what is that? Because I need some cheap insurance. It's really high here. So I had to hurry up before that ticket hit. He the reason why it was so high because he 19 and it's two Mustangs on there. So, but I actually found some with State Farm paying the exact same thing I'm paying now, like 20 cents more. So I went on and jumped on it before that ticket hit.
So you filed the accident under the
I
T.
ain't found nothing because I ain't Tristan was in the wrong. But in case they try to call, and I know the ticket gonna come up, especially if Tristan just going and pay it, because he's like, I'm just gonna pay the ticket. I ain't going to court. So if he pay it, that's gonna be a strike on his license.
Yes. But they didn't. So like, wasn't no damage to the bus or nothing?
No, it was some little scuffs on the rubber part hit it. Could probably wipe that off.
Was no damage to the car?
So it actually was already a dent on that panel. It was a dented and white lines. The only thing, it hit it in the exact same spot. It was already damaged in. The only difference is now the paint was chipping off. So it's like,
Not a good week for cars, huh?
I know. So I'm in the process of trying to find. And then who don't want a car? So I text Tristan today, like, you work today? He like, no, why you ask? I'm like, because I want to take you to go look at cars. He sent back why in big question, capital letters. I'm like, because I want to get you another car. I'm like, we're going to keep this car, but we're going to slowly get it fixed. He goes, boo, and sends a emoji of a tomato. And like, my car is fine, kind of. Who does not want a car?
Is his car paid off?
Yeah, but I'm about him another car. He don't pay for nothing, no way.
He's being responsible.
What year is his car?
It's an old ass car, so 2003, and it got over 300,000 miles on it.
What was you? Who car was? Who name was the new car gonna be in?
It depends. I want to put it in his name, and if I just pay for it. But I was looking at some cars, probably spend about 10,000 on it. So I'm thinking I might put half. And he was like, I don't care if I have a car note. So I might go on and put a good amount on it and let him pay like maybe $100 a month, $100 and some dollars a month on it. But it'll probably be in my name until it's paid off. But I'll probably help him pay it because I wanted it to be a birthday gift. Because I was going to get this car fixed for his birthday. But I'm like, if I'm going to get, because I already took it to Mako to fix it and repaint it and everything, it's going to be like $2,600. That's not even getting the interior redone because that needs to be redone. So it might be about $5,000 or $6,000, right?
So it might be just getting a new car.
Yeah. And he has 4 oil leaks, right? They're just seals. But one of the seals where it's at, you have to drop the transmission, I think, to get to it. So they like, oh, to replace that seal, it's going to be about $600.
Yeah, sound like you just need a new car. Well, Jay, how was your week? Okay, I got you, Jay. It was okay, work, nothing else, same old, same old. Everything good. Did you do anything this week? Same old, just kind of hung out, work, came home, everything good. Well, nothing new? No, nothing really new. Just kind of did some work, hung out, same old, everything good. All right, okay, cool. Mel, how was your week?
Me and my wife celebrated our 5-year anniversary.
I know, but I figured you didn't want to tell nobody, so I ain't put it out there.
That's a milestone. They made it 5 years married.
And what's that? Wood?
Yeah.
It's actually like a thing.
Each year is a different. I think year one is paper. I forget. It's in year two. It's different shit for each year. Thanks, Mike.
Okay. All right, y'all made it. It's aluminum. What's aluminum? Oh, all these congratulations on here, man. Get y'all ass up.
Oh, it's aluminum, not wood.
No, year 5 is wood.
Oh.
Year 5 is wood.
So what year is aluminum?
I don't know.
Or maybe they was just saying aluminum because you have some that's, the different things. So I guess you could give them something, pertaining to that.
So like, see, if I would have knew that, I would have brought y'all something wooden for y'all. No, I wouldn't. I lied.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a lie. I wouldn't have did it. I
I
wouldn't
know.
have did it. So for y'all who don't know, Jamarcus is a little under the weather, but we still wanted him to kind of be a part so y'all could see him and everything. Aluminum earrings. Who doing aluminum? Oh, that got to be Little Nail Talk. Yeah. Oh, Shaka Don. Aluminum earrings. What is that? When is the aluminum anniversary? I mean,
It's the 10th year.
The 10th year is aluminum.
Yeah.
Okay. So every year in between that has something?
Every year. Yeah.
I didn't think it was that many damn things.
Nigga. They make up shit for everything.
I see. Is it going to be a plastic one too?
I don't know.
All right. Michael say, don't talk. Save your voice for some important points.
Beyonce wanted me out here to talk. I told him
They've been together 16 years.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Yes, he's right.
Took
15.
you 10 years to say I do.
We talked about this already.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad. Just an observation.
Put that into perspective. We was young when we met.
What's the perspective?
The fact that we were young, so them 10 years sound like a lot, but we was just real young when we met.
How old are you now?
Yeah, we don't need to get into all that. It's not important.
Don't sound too young.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
It happens, okay?
Okay. All right. My week was all right. We lost our football game this weekend. It really made me upset. We lost to the South Island Jets 7-2. My varsity won. My varsity did real good. They beat the crap out of them, but we lost 7-6.
Who said they never been with nobody for 5 years?
Your cousin?
Appreciation, cuz.
He said, sheesh. Well, let me see, because he got married after what, 2 months?
I don't remember the time.
It was like he was with her like 2 months and they was married. And then try to tell us, I've been knowing her for a long time.
That sounds like somebody else.
Right. Right. 10 days, he said. They was it 10 days? Okay. That's because I didn't get any pop. All right. So we're going to go through my week real quick. My week was good. Everything was all right, except for the fact we lost our football game. Other than that, last week, everybody was like sick. I guess like J-Ho house was sick. Me and my little brother hung out a lot last week. I mean, I guess he ain't had no choice. Because once I got him with me, he couldn't go nowhere. My other cousin just got back moving around. You know what I'm saying? I missed 340 in the gym by like that much. I'm going to shoot y'all the video.
I talked to my old man. He couldn't wait to 10.
Yeah. So I missed 340 in the gym, but I'm closer to my goal. My goal in the gym is real simple. I just want to be able to press 300 pounds for 5 reps. And what I did last week in the gym, I did 4 sets of 300 at 3 reps, and I didn't know had no pickups on any of them. Like I didn't need no help with none of them. So I went back in and got three reps for 4 sets. So I feel pretty confident about being able to get my 5 reps at 300 pounds. And I can probably move up from there. Um, Other than that, it's just football right now. We got our wrestling. We have our wrestling fundraiser this Saturday at Dalton Park. I'll pin the flyer and our information in our comments and on our page so you guys can see it. If you got the opportunity, I would love for y'all to come out, see some wrestling. It's at Dalton Park. Doors open at 4. Bell rings at 5 o'clock. Right now, we got Eventbrite tickets, and you can pay at the door for it. It say y'all need some elderberry, Jay.
I do. I need it from that person. That's the best shit on the market.
Yeah. So with that, I did get a phone call from my friend Paris, who does a lot of talks about mental health, and she wanted me to let the crew or let the nation know that we have yet to invite her back on, and she feels a certain type of way. Yes, you can just donate. I'll send you the link. You can just go on Eventbrite and just donate. You can buy the ticket and ain't got to show up. Same thing as a donation.
Is that our producer?
Yes.
I'll ask him after.
Yeah, I don't know either, but we do take the donations. Yes, we will. Like I said, I'll put the Eventbrite link and everything is on our Dalton Bears Facebook page. If you check that out, if you haven't, go follow the page. It's the Dalton Bears. It's the official Dalton Bears. So, hold on a minute. Sister-in-law, not your brother. Who getting married? No, he ain't got no his brother.
Yeah, we talking about Noe.
That's not this weekend though, right? No, they getting married next month.
Your brother get married?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah, he engaged. I'm saying he done moved.
I know his girlfriend is what,
No,
Egypt's
his
cousin?
fiance.
It's Egypt's cousin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Which is small world.
Mm-hmm. They done got
Don't
their
they
own
know
little
they
place.
related? Like through marriage, they can't be doing that.
Too late. They done it. They done it. So that he working anything. They done moved in together. Everything. They ready to rock. Now I don't know if they was planning on getting married next month. I don't know if the plans are still in for next month. But I think they're just gonna go to City Hall. Probably was, and then we'll do something else later. But he's supposed to be in town this week, and we'll talk to him.
Oh, he don't live in Chicago no more?
He stays in Edwardsville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's Illinois still?
Yeah, down by Carbondale.
Oh.
Yeah, because his fiance was still in. Is she still in school? I think she's still in school. Yeah. So they're just trying to make sure she finished her education, get things right, and then they're gonna start building their life based off of that. All right. So with that, anything pertinent that we needed to be discussing? We haven't talked to each other all week, really. With Jay being sick, with Nicole job, with me running around. We ain't even had no action in our group chat. Usually we talk a lot.
I did. Y'all don't be responding. The only thing you responded to was the jacked up Tupac statue.
Yeah, you did send a picture of Dr. King.
And that's supposed to be in Stone Mountain. I'm like, that's here. I need to go check it out.
That's the only thing I really saw. I didn't look at that. You said something about Malcolm Jamal Warner. I didn't get a chance to look at it.
About what?
Something with Malcolm Jamal Warner. I didn't get a chance to look at it.
Oh.
So other than that, I'm saying, there's been kind of radio silence in here. Things going on. I did say Paris wants y'all to invite her back. Just to make sure y'all heard that. She wants to come and talk.
It's an open invitation. She knows she family.
I told her that also, but you know how it is. She feels a certain way if she's not been given a formal invite. So I did see Bridget back in the comments. I meant to speak. Hey, Bridget, she was there. I think she told you congratulations, Jay.
Oh, welcome back, Bridget. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Y'all never answered, but you know what? That was last week anyway. And y'all was taking advantage of me not being able to really voice how I felt. I peeped it, but it's all good. But I had posted another scenario that y'all didn't touch on, I guess, because y'all was just so, into being able to just say what y'all thought on last week.
And I'm gonna tell you, I was talking to somebody about that, and I'm like, yeah, I think she felt the type of way 'cause she was trying to get her statements in the comments, and we were glazing right over them, boy. She kept trying to jump back in on this fucked up ass video feed.
Yeah, like, yeah, nah.
Be like, yeah, nah, we ain't going with that. Okay, what was this other comment that you made?
About the moving in together. Did you see that one?
No, moving in together. What?
Right. It's in the thread. I need, since y'all got two phones, can you go
I
look at
got
it?
two phones. What
That's
am
a
I
song.
looking for?
It's talking about,
She said that's a song.
is it?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
One
who
for
is
the
it by?
plug and one for the hose. I got two
You wouldn't
phones.
know if I told you. You know who Kevin Gates is.
Yeah, I know who Kevin Gates is, but I couldn't tell you none of his music. So that's why didn't know it.
Okay.
Because he like, yeah, I know who he is.
Okay. Well,
But
what am I looking for?
so basically it's a scenario talking about a guy and a girl dating. He pays 2,200 in rent or 2,000 in rent. She owns her home. They decide to move in together. You
Where am
didn't
I
read
looking for
that one?
this at?
In our thread.
And you sent this to us?
Yeah,
Hold on.
last week at the same time about, the other stuff.
Charleston White.
Okay, hold on. Nope.
These taste horrible, but they've been doing wonders for they
Don't
own.
sound like it.
I feel better than I sound.
Mm-mm. I'm
Who
gonna tell you
sound
what you.
like Charleston White? It's right around the same when I sent you the link about the rapper that got killed in the waffle at the Roscoe's.
I'm looking at that.
Okay, so look kind of like before that or after.
Nope. Before that, you got with the daughter, what we talked about with the daughter. Then you got the PNB, and then you said something about the purge law, and then old girl from DL Hughley. Hold on, let me see. You sent something else on Instagram. Nope.
Yes, I did.
I'm not
If
okay. You know what? You
if
might
I look
have.
at it, because I can do it and send it to you, but
Slow
I'm gonna
down.
have to rejoin, okay? Because I
Slow
want
down.
y'all
Slow
three.
down. Slow down. Slow down. Let me check the other phone because you be sending me. You be putting me in two groups.
I just send it to your name. It still say all three of us. So how I know your phones want to pick and choose?
Yeah, you be tripping. But what was the gist of it?
So they've been dating. I'm not sure for how long, but he pays either 2,000 or 2,200 in rent, right? She owns her house outright. They talked about moving in together, right? Because his lease is supposedly about to be up. So they talk about moving in together. So she says, okay, cool, and wants him to pay her $800 rent. And that's why I need you to read it, because she wants him to pay her $800 rent. He feels like that's wrong. You own it outright, so I shouldn't have to pay no rent or whatever. But she feels like she bought this house on her own without his help or whatever, and it's still a deal. If you renew, that's base $1,600 or however much, $1,200. 12 $1,400 depending on if it's 2 or 22, I can't remember, that you save. And if you went on and renewed, you know what I'm saying? um so what do y'all think about basically?
Hold on. Hold on. Roll that beautiful bean footage by me again.
Let me go find it and send it so you can read it, okay?
I
Can,
Yes.
I'm gonna put it in the group so that it's down some. So it's the first one. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't have nothing else in the group that you
Give
talking
me
about.
a
I got
second.
Tupac,
Give me a second.
PNB. Oh, geez, everybody gone. They just left me here, y'all. Y'all can talk to me. I think she should be alone. Oh,
My fault. I had to blow my nose. Y'all ain't want to see or hit that.
we definitely didn't want to see that. I don't see what Nicole talking about. Do you see it?
No, I was looking. I didn't see it.
Mm-mm.
I think she might get her groups mixed up because I don't see it.
Yeah, I think so. I think she sent it to a different group. I think she sent it to us. And then there was one. Yeah, I mean they left me here, but I can always promote. Oh, I don't want to be talking away from y'all who here listening to it, but I need to tell little cuz we got some business stuff we need to talk about as soon as we get off of here too. Because I was talking to Paris and there's some stuff that we need to take care of. I think I just got a text y'all. Give me 1 second here. Hold on.
It was right there after um the PNB. It said, I don't think I sent y'all this. Couldn't remember if I sent y'all this. It was right above that.
Nah, I got the message you saying that, but that wasn't in there.
Yeah,
It was a screenshot, so it
I'm
wasn't even
saying
a
what
link.
you just sent
screenshot
wasn't in
did
there. It never
Or it
came
didn't
through.
go through. Oh.
Just the thing said I don't think I sent y'all this. Okay, it says you want to read it, Jay? No? Okay, I got it. Uh, a man and a woman have been dating for a while and things are going great in the relationship. They usually spend a few nights a week sleeping over at each other's homes. He rents a high-rise apartment downtown for $1,800 a month. She owns a nice house in the suburbs that is paid for outright. His lease is expiring, and when it comes, a 10% rate increase will take his rent to nearly $2,000 a month. A conversation about moving in together came up, and they agreed that living together would be the natural progression of the relationship and would also give them both the opportunity to hit their individual financial goals more quickly since they would be sharing living expenses instead of paying double for everything each month. She presented him with a proposed budget based on half the cost of the household bills, along with a rental amount of $800 per month. And he was flabbergasted. They are now at an impasse because he feels that he shouldn't have to pay any rent since she has no mortgage, and she feels that she sacrificed greatly to pay off her mortgage early without any financial help from him, and he should be happy because he is still saving thousands each month by living there. In your opinion, which position makes the most sense? You gonna do sign language, Jay?
Nicole, I'm sorry. I want to hear what you guys say.
Well, I think, okay, yeah, y'all saying it's going great and y'all moving in together. I think um it depends on where their relationship is really heading. Do they see marriage in their future or not? Um I think that's tough. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the year, even though her house is paid for, I don't know if she still got to pay it monthly. Because I know with most houses, your taxes are included in your mortgage. So I don't know, since it's paid off, do she just got to pay one lump sum at the end of the year, or is she still paying a monthly for the taxes? You know what I'm saying? Is he finna, if it's a lump sum, is he finna, it might be 4,000, some taxes high, 8,000. If he finna bust down half of that at the end of the year, I mean, I don't know. That's a little tough. You would think, oh, if I'm in love, and yeah, that's one expense we don't have, right? But they're also come into play if y'all get into it, get out. You know what I'm saying? It's still her house. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all should think about getting something together. I don't know. It's tough.
Mm, abbreviated version because I don't feel well, but I think it's weird that rent is a term used, right? If he's living there and the thing was for them to have shared expenses, why is rent? To me, it sounds like she wants some of the money back that she paid into her own. It's like, now you got to pay me back because I paid this off without you. That don't make
Well,
sense.
he said rent. She might not have said rent. She just could have said, for you living here, give me this.
Can we go back and confirm that?
She presented him with a proposed budget based on half the cost of the household bills, along with a rental amount of $800 per month.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He said that. So
I tell
we
you,
can only go off
like,
what he say.
this was told from an outside source, not him or her. This sounds like an outside source, not him or her. It didn't
What?
say, yeah, it didn't say I. It said she presented him with. It didn't say
Oh,
she
okay.
presented me with. So
Okay.
it sounds to me it's odd that rent was the term that was used. If the whole purpose of them was to cohabitate was to have shared expenses, she already knew that they was gonna split the bills. What's the purpose of the rent? Is that just extra pocket money for you? To me, it doesn't make sense to me.
Maybe it's going towards the taxes.
Well, that was but that's a part of okay. So it may sound like there was an itemized list of whatever was gonna be paid, and then rent.
But what
What
I'm saying, I know what I'm saying is, yeah, but you saying what can it be used towards? Like I'm saying, like some people pay if the house is owned. I don't own a house, so that was kind of a question. How when you own a house, how are taxes paid? Are you still paying a month? Because I know I talked to somebody recently about that because I'm looking into houses and they said, oh no, your taxes is built into your mortgage. So once you pay it off, do that goes until you just pay whatever your taxes are at the end of the year, or are you still paying monthly?
I think it to me it's just weird that it would be termed as rent to your significant other. To me, I just think that's weird. To
Okay,
pay
so get off the term rent.
to
Do
live
you
with.
think he should be paying anything?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Not the bills, but I'm talking about the $800 that she proposed.
The 800 was everything though. It wasn't just the rent.
No,
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 no, no,
no.
no. The
It
800
was
was the rent. It
half
was
of the
it
bills.
was half that she proposed a budget with half of the bills and an $800 rental fee.
Oh, oh shit! I thought that was everything.
Right.
That well, how is he saving thousands then? That sounds like
Because if he re-signed his lease, he gonna be paying 2,000 a month.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure the rest of the well, I can't say, but I would assume the rest of the bills is more than $200. So he ain't saving.
No, what we saying is he would have to pay his own light, gas bills, whatever, plus 2,000 in rent if he was to renew. So now he's only coming into her house paying half of the light, gas, water, and only $800 as opposed to $2,000. So either way it go, if he say, you know what, that's bogus, I don't like that idea, I'm gonna just keep my place. He's still not gonna reach his financial goals because he's ultimately gonna be paying.
They're not going to reach their financial goals in the time that they want to because it was a joint decision for both of them.
Yeah,
It's
but
weird that to answer your question, I don't believe that aside from the bills, what extra is there he should be giving? What do I owe? I don't think there's nothing, no other. Like I mean, like obviously, you're gonna do the taking you out and we have a good time. I can obviously foot the bill for that stuff, but I mean, like I'm just supposed to give you more money because I'm moving into your home. So if I don't even want to do that because that's what I normally do. But
Hold on, hold on,
yeah,
hold
because
on.
here you go.
I
There you
stop.
go. There you
But
go.
the flip
No, no, there you
side,
go.
yeah, because the man's supposed to take care of the woman.
It don't
That's
look
why.
like neither one of them. It look like they taking care of each other in this sense. To me, I just feel like aside from the bills, like what else do I owe? Is it just a fee for me to live in your house? At that point, we like you would say, right? We just roommates at that point. If you're gonna charge me rent,
Maybe she using it for the taxes.
My
go
thing
down
is,
without.
I don't really care what you're using it for, and it's I'm on the fence because I like this is the thing. I don't think it's an exorbitant amount of money. You know what I'm saying? I think the issue with the fact is rent. You know what I'm saying? I think like say if she would have just found a way to put it all in, say like if the rest of the bills was $700, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, okay, look, your half gonna be 15, and mine I'm gonna put the other 15 or whatever, and didn't say, but this 800 is for rent or whatever, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. the conversation. The issue is like we supposed to be together. We moving in, and yes, your house paid off, and I had nothing to do with it. You did it, but okay. Now, so you penalizing me for that, and when we both came to the conclusion that it's better for us to move in together to save money so we can get to where we want to be financially, and now you're gonna tell me in order for us to do that, though, I got to pay you rent.
So let me ask you this: with her only telling
Hold
him,
on, why you join the wrong night, Lisa? What?
oh,
Huh? What night did you want to join? You ain't want to join on the night we talking about rent?
so my thing is, you don't think him only paying 800 in rent as opposed to 2,000, it would still help him reach his goals?
No, it's not the fact of that. I think it's a mental thing. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Because I don't think 800 is a lot. I think it's the fact of the matter at the end of the day, it is help. But I think it sends the wrong message with us being together and saying that I need to pay rent to, you know what I'm saying, to stay. It just comes across wrong in the mindset of it. If we working together to get to a future, you know what I'm saying. So and then it makes it seem like anybody who disagrees with the terminology of it is saying he's supposed to be able to stay there for free. When I don't think any of us believe he's supposed to just move into a place and stay there for free. But I think it's a terminology. Like if same thing. Like on the flip side, if you with a guy and you decide, hey, you know what, it works better for us to come stay together. But in order for you to stay here, you got to pay me rent. But we're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Yeah, but
terminology.
but listen, that's one of those double standards. Just like y'all have double standards, and we like, well, why can't you? Why can y'all do this and we can't? That's one of them double
So
standards. Men
just
take care of
just like what
women.
I was saying right here. So like Michael thought here, just because we're saying that they shouldn't term it as rent, is us thinking he should save all his money, and we're not saying that. Then we're not saying that at all. We're not saying that he shouldn't be paying to stay there. I think it's the terminology used when you're saying that you have to pay rent to come here because I paid off my place already. You know what I'm saying? So now you have to pay me to stay here. This money is not going toward the bills. It's not going toward us building the future together. It's just you're paying me to stay here. I mean, that just
It's
it's with a
helping her get
relationship.
to her savings fast.
It's helping. It is helping her when it should be helping us
Let me tell
if
you
we're
this.
planning the future together.
For me, right? And this is just me. If I was having a man move into my house that's paid for, I personally wouldn't be like, you got to pay me rent. I wouldn't even think that. I would be thinking, you know, hey, okay, these are the bills. I probably would feel like, since you ain't paying no rent, ain't gotta pay no rent, you need to be paying these light bill. And while we splitting it, you need to be paying these other bills. That's just me. Same way if somebody moved into my house and we're together, I would feel like you need to take over the mortgage. You need to be paying my rent or my mortgage. That's just me. I do feel that way. Because just I feel the same way as this 50-50. You're not gonna what's the point in splitting everything? We're not roommates.
So he's supposed to come into the house that he really ain't got no say about and pay all the bills.
Yes. If you're gonna
And
move into my house,
and
we're not talking about no lease. I'm talking about this is a mortgage. She owns this house. I'm talking about if I own this home. So that's why I say it comes into what are y'all looking at in the future? Are y'all just playing house? He just living there? You know what I'm
is his name
saying?
is his name gonna be on the house?
No.
The house is paid for.
No, you see you ain't following me.
No. She said with the pay for a house, he come in, he should just be paying all these other bills, not
I
paying
said
rent.
no. I
And if
wouldn't
she
be
said
like
if she
no
got a
rent.
mortgage, then she feel he should come in and take over the mortgage.
My apology. He got to come in and take over the mortgage. And is this
Then I would probably
this
pay
is
the
a
other little
boyfriend?
bills. Then I would
This
probably pay the other little light bill, gas bill.
this is a
You know.
boyfriend, or are we talking like y'all getting married?
I mean, we talking boyfriends because they're boyfriends. I don't live with guys. So
I think that's a hard sell. And I understand. Honestly, I understand what you're saying. I do, but I think that's a hard sell. It's gonna be. It's gonna be hard, especially nowadays. You know what I mean? To get a guy. I mean, like if you got a guy that can come in and pay all your bills, 9 times out of 10 he got his own. He ain't gonna try to move in with you. A guy that's moving in with you at that point, he's probably not established enough to be able to take care of everything.
It might. That's not true. Some they maybe her house is newer or better or larger, and it's just conducive for them to say, hey, we're gonna live in your house and I'm gonna get rid of mine, or whatever the
Now,
situation, you know what
most
I'm
of the time,
saying?
they go back. We're gonna go buy another house. We're gonna get a
This,
space that's
And
ours.
this,
that's how I
this,
feel.
so this past weekend, me and my wife was watching the show. Um, this guy, he's a real estate agent. I don't know what the woman did for a living, but she had a beautiful home, 7 bedrooms. I think it was like damn near 7,500 square feet. She had a house with a previous relationship that she had a son with. She got out of that relationship. I guess she ended up getting the house and they split. The guy moves into the home. He said that he didn't feel like it was his home. So he wanted to move somewhere else where they could both have some say in it. Because it goes back to what you were saying. He gonna be there paying the bills or whatever, but it ain't really his. So he wanted to get something that they could consider both of theirs. And I'm thinking majority of men, if they do have the means to take care of stuff, they're not gonna want to stay in a house that's not theirs because they know they don't really have no say. So it's gonna be a situation where it's either if I got my own and maybe yours is bigger than mine, okay, we're gonna figure out a way to flip yours so we can get something to make it ours.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. What'd you say?
Who?
You.
I ain't say nothing.
But she ain't hear nothing you just said.
I didn't, because Egypt came in here talking.
Tell Egypt, hey, mind her business. This ain't talk. This ain't her talk
They
time.
no, they just get home from. She just got home from work.
This ain't her talk time. She ain't supposed to be working right now. She's supposed to quit work so she can get school right.
No, that was when she was a junior. She
School is
got
more.
she got
School is more important.
right, and she got on her progress report hundreds in all her classes.
Hey,
So that's the only reason why she could keep this job.
I don't know. So
Say it again, Jay. What was the gist? Mel,
the
you
gist,
give me a
I got you. I
summarize.
got you. The gist was, the lady had a good house that she got out of a previous relationship. It was a nice house. Her and the guy got together. They moved in together. He didn't feel comfortable with that because he figured the house wasn't his. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted them to move into a space that was theirs, basically. At the end of the day.
And also, and to put it into perspective, she had a huge home. I'm talking 7 bedrooms, 5 baths, like 7,500 square feet. They moved, they relocated. They was in Georgia, Roswell. They relocated from Georgia to Arizona to a smaller home, just so it could be theirs.
So he could feel comfortable.
So you don't want him to feel comfortable when he paying for everything?
But a little bitty house,
It wasn't
he
a
But
gonna
little.
he
go
paying
from a
for it.
mansion to a starter home.
No, it
So
wasn't.
you can
Listen,
feel we
listen,
gonna get something you can afford
listen.
when I
No, it
Right.
already
wasn't
got a
the
house
fact
that
that he couldn't
I own.
afford it. See, she just flipped all that shit. You are a woman for real. It wasn't that he couldn't afford it. The house that she moved from, like I said, was 7,500 square feet. They moved to a home that was like 55. So I mean, like it wasn't like a small house. They downsized, but it wasn't like a small house.
I don't care if they went to a 2 bedroom house. You know what I'm saying? They needed something that he felt was his. And I understand that. Especially if you want him to pay Nicole unrealistic. That's why she ain't gonna never find nobody. Forever. Gonna be her, Egypt, and Tristan. Forever. Well, Tristan got a woman, so he gonna be on his own. It's gonna be her and Egypt forever. Sitting there talking like this.
Just like that.
Just like now. All their days, man.
Shit.
Tristan, like, what's happening? Because he's standing in my door, like, what are y'all talking about? Because he heard his name.
Don't say it all sassy like that.
Oh,
You're right.
you
Don't say it
heard
all
him.
sassy like that.
Yeah.
Don't talk sassy like that. Don't worry about it, nephew. What I said was, that's why your mama gonna be by herself forever. It's gonna be just her, Egypt, and Tristan. And I said, nah, Tristan got a woman. He gonna be up out of there on him. It's just gonna be her and Egypt sitting there talking like she did now.
They so bogus. It's okay. I think they think that's an insult, and that's gonna make me feel like, oh, when, but. All right.
It's I was trying to be tough.
I'm not looking for
I
nobody.
was trying to be
That's
sassy.
the T.
It didn't work.
I mean, that's the T. I'm not like feeling like, oh my God, I don't have a man. I'm worthless. I'm lonely. I don't feel like that. I feel great.
Oh, so you ain't got no man, you worthless, Bridget?
No, I said I don't feel like that. I feel great.
Oh shit.
I just want I want all the ladies out there in the Opinion Nation to know. Nicole said if you ain't got no man, you worthless.
I did not say that.
Say that.
That's how y'all trying to make me seem like, oh, she gonna be. That's why you never gonna have a man.
Why you keep saying y'all? I never said that.
Well, now is watching, right?
Right. You know that's where that came from, right?
See how my brothers do me, Jay?
Listen.
And I always had they back.
Because ain't nobody good enough for you.
Oh, that's why.
He flipped up and good.
Maybe she can switch to the pumpkin pie, huh?
Oh shit.
She better not switch to the pumpkin pie.
It's that time of year. You can get a whole lot of pumpkin spice around there.
You better not switch to that pumpkin pie.
She
I
don't
ain't
like
never had it though.
toes.
But I
She
had
don't
what it
like
tastes
the
like.
pink toes.
Huh?
She don't like the pink toes.
I'm gonna go get me a cockazor. He'll pay all my bills.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
What
Nah. They've been around us too much.
He pay all the bills. I'm gonna get somebody. I ain't talking about no little young one. I'm gonna get me an older one.
Hey, Miss Don, you better watch it now.
Potato salad with apples.
You'll get beat up.
What's wrong with that? That's delicious.
Says you better calm down. She gonna get beat up. You go get these hands. Yeah.
Where Joe at?
Joe is at weigh-ins tonight. We got league weigh-ins for the middle of the season, so
He might be able to scout some prospects for Nicole.
No, I can't get a
Tasha said you
Mexican.
get you a Mexican named Juan Jose.
I can't get a Mexican. Did you know what a Mexican guy told Legs before when she worked in the jail? Would always be flirting with her, and she was like, "Y'all can't even date outside y'all race. Y'all can't marry nobody outside your race." And the dude told her, "I've dated black girls, but y'all don't know how to stay in y'all place, in the kitchen and behind a stroller."
I can agree with him.
I just want to say that the thoughts and opinion of Lavelle Applewhite is and not those of opinion. That's the last thing.
Hey, guess what? Jamarcus believe that.
Yeah, don't you,
Michael, no, that does not sound sexier or look sexier.
About to get behind another stroller.
Wow.
Just because he don't verbalize it, actions speak louder than words, baby.
Man,
Tasha know her place.
Man, I ain't saying nothing.
She about to get behind another stroller. She just got off behind that stroller 2 years ago. Where she at now? Get behind the stroller.
I ain't saying none of that.
Get thee back.
Oh shit.
He might not preach it, but he's sure practicing it.
Yeah, everybody got jokes today. Oh man.
Yeah, see?
Don't let foolish man get you in trouble. Yeah, y'all talk about my singleness. Male single. He ain't gonna never have a woman.
I'm not single. I'm in a couple relationships.
Wait a minute, where my cousin at? Don't say that shit again. Don't you say that shit again.
I'm in plenty relationships. So every other night I get into a new one.
My cousin at, man. Where my cousin?
Why you looking like that, Nicole?
Terrible. Terrible.
Oh,
So, what do y'all think about
them they're singers. Yes, both our brothers single as hell.
yep, talking about me like that's supposed to crush me.
Hey, I know it ain't gonna crush you, my sister. So
Drops of pee came out. He always peeing on himself. That's the second time I heard him say
he got a weak
he
bladder.
he laughed and he peed a little bit.
Your sister-in-law ain't on here today. Okay.
Um, so what do y'all think about
Who getting
is his
old,
name
Mike?
PNB Rock that got killed and they trying to
Yeah,
blame it on the baby mama?
I think that's idiotic.
think that's stupid.
Me too. Ain't nobody watching her page like that.
I think that's beyond irresponsible. Like that lady just lost the father, of her child, and her guy. Like that was her man. Like I highly doubt that lady would have did something to get that man hurt.
Yeah.
I think it's irresponsible to put that on her. She already dealing with the loss, and then to have people basically saying it's her fault. And I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of ignorant motherfuckers in her DM telling her, giving her death threats and all kind of crazy shit like that. Like that shit, I don't like that
And
shit.
the thing is, they didn't just run up on him and shoot him, right? Like they were trying to rob him. Did he fight back or something?
Yeah, he didn't he wouldn't give up his chain at first from what I hear. But they got it.
Yeah. So it's not like somebody was after him. You know what I'm saying? Like he.
Well, I just saw a report today. They said that it wasn't it wasn't random, and it wasn't because of the girlfriend putting the location out. They thinking that he might have been into it with somebody, and that their intention was to kill him.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I know they were trying to say it was something like they had went to a store previous to that or something, and he had got into an altercation or something.
It was a situation. I think he was saying like a week or so before that happened, a couple weeks before that happened. It was just guys doing shit, and you know how guys are when they get around other guys, especially when they call themselves street guys. They try to do and say shit to intimidate people around them, and but like Nicole say, talking in the air, trying to intimidate people around him. And he was saying, he peeped what was going on, but he was with his girl and his daughter, and they obviously don't really understand what was going on. They was kind of oblivious to what was going on. So I just tried to usher them away from it and keep them out the way. And he was like him and one of the guys exchanged words or whatever, but it didn't go past that. So that's probably why the LAPD think that it's more that may have been a target because it had happened to him a couple weeks before that.
Hmm. I never heard too much about the dude, so I didn't even think he was like a street guy. Like looking at him, well, you can't judge a book by its cover, but
I mean, I don't know what his street ties were, but I mean, like he said he was in the streets before, but I mean, like I don't know that it was to the point where somebody would want to harm him like that. At least not right now because he's been famous for a while. So I mean, like, and then he's not even from LA; he's from Philly. So
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, but for them blaming no girl, they're idiotic for that. I don't think.
yeah, it's unfortunate. It's almost damn near every time you turn on the news, another rapper getting killed. It's crazy over stupid shit. Even if it was just a robbery, to me specifically, like I would hope that he didn't fight, back to keep a chain, just to say somebody didn't take my chain. Like the motherfucker come in, the motherfucker with a gun, you can have whatever I got, it's yours. I ain't finna fight you for it.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. It was a shooting at one of the football games Saturday, at a Pop Warner football game.
Yeah,
On the West side, my
Hmm.
man's was out there. My 80, well, it used to be my 80, Ralph. He one of my guys. I talked to him after, like right after his game. He said that game was going on. Guys was playing basketball at the court, because most games are around some of the park districts. Like we play our games at high schools now, but they were playing, and they still play at the park district. And they have the basketball courts and everything at the park district. So they got an argument at the basketball courts. Guys when they got guns and started shooting. The old lady and the old guy and the older man got hit. Like right after the game. Game ends, kids ain't even off the field yet, and they out there shooting.
the value of life is so low right now with these young guys. It's crazy. Your life can end over a small discrepancy. You walk past a guy and bump him by accident. You say, "Excuse me, my fault. I'm sorry," and the nigga won't let it go.
They only value their own life, and that's the real issue too. The issue is they don't value their own life. So with them not valuing their own life, they don't value yours. And the thing is, they don't value their own life until it's been taken. And now it's the fact that more lives will be taken now because your friends or crew now they put value to your life after it's been taken away. And it's value to the point where now they have to go and revenge that or into retribution for that because of the fact that just for the sake of the matter, say I got into it with a guy and I happened to kill him well, for whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? I did it purposely or defending myself or whatever it is. His life holds value now that I've killed him. It holds enough value for them to have to try to take revenge against me. But before that situation, it holds nobody's life holds value at this point. Because they
Shit,
don't care enough about theirs because it's their pride is more valuable than their life is.
it's crazy. It's crazy to even think that, man. It's sad, and you think about it like he was young, and he got young child. I don't think his daughter might be 3, 4. You think about people don't think about the people around the. We take away the person that died, and that obviously they're the most important in this equation, but it don't affect just that person.
They
Mm-hmm.
don't care though.
Wives, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, like that shit. People don't understand, man. And that right there, what kind of breeds that circle or that cycle. You know what I mean? Because, like you said, somebody gonna want revenge for what happened to their love.
Mm-hmm. It is, but nobody cares at all. Nobody cares. So it's rough. I mean, that goes back to we the same conversation all the time. What can we do to change it, or what needs to be done to change the cycle? And it's a lot of work that need to be done.
Yeah,
But we got to start laying groundwork, and nobody laying groundwork. Oh, if they are, you know what I'm saying, it's being done real quietly, where you don't know the groundwork is being put out there.
yeah,
So, but I think it also comes with the path of um, finances is the bigger key to it, and getting people to a spot where they are financially stable in order to do something. And it ain't got to be financially free, you know what I'm saying? But it got to be the point where, because right now it ain't even people living check to check. It's people living from one check to shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do before this next check. You know what I'm saying? Like before that next check's come, you know what I'm saying? They damn near on the street. By the time that next check get here, they is gone. You know what I'm saying? So I think we need to get back to at least the people need to get to a point where they can have at least 2 weeks worth of pay put up. I mean, we tell them they need 6 months worth set up. You know what I'm saying? 6 months to a year set aside in order to survive. But shit, they got to be able to get 2 weeks or a month's worth of pay in a savings account. And right now, it's hard for people to do that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? With the cost, because the cost of living creeping up, and they just ain't saying nothing about it.
yeah,
Cost of living is creeping up, and everything else is trying to stay the same. You know what I'm saying? Especially like here in the Midwest. In a minute, shit, we gonna look like we California with how much it costs to live. Right now, the base rate for a rental is $2,000 damn near. Ain't
yeah,
it? And if you find a property, if you find a place that you can rent for under $2,000, most of the time it ain't nothing. It's somewhere you don't want to be. You don't even want people to come to your crib. You know what I'm saying? It's something almost to be ashamed of because they ain't doing no work to it. You know what I'm saying? You can't get an exterminator over there. The doors probably don't work. The windows won't go up. I mean, it's rough right now. It's hard right now for people. So it just, I think it's a lot of things that need to be done, but I think it all starts at trying to educate people financially. I
yeah,
think that's where it should be starting. There's some financial literacy going on. I think once that's going on and people understand how money is, then I think things will start to get a little better. And what we need to realize is some of the younger kids kind of they kind of understand they got the right idea, but I think it's the fact that all of them have the same idea, and everybody's idea right now is social media. You know what I'm saying? TikTok, Instagram, give me a viral video, and I'm lit from there. And I think they
Mm-hmm.
need to understand there's different avenues that they can get into. And it all can still be online, but it's different avenues. And there are some things that you just don't have to work. Can't, everybody's not going to be able to be financially comfortable not working. You know what I'm saying? Not putting in some type of effort, some type of work. Everybody's not going to be able to ride the TikTok wave or, you know what I'm saying, or the Instagram wave. Some people going to have to still get out here and physically do something to actually get some of this money. And nobody do that. It's rough for people with that right now. So we got to kind of get people back into that mode. I think it'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if it's just some trade schools going on. I think that's one thing we need to get trade schools back in. I had a conversation with one of my with a contract with a sub, and we're looking at probably doing a trade school out here. And he wants to do it in Riverdale. I'm more so looking at Dalton, but I think we can kind of be in between either one wherever we get the property at. It'll probably be easier for us to do it in Dalton if the mayor is still there. You know what I'm saying? She kind of like big idea. So like if they don't get her out of there, then we'll be all right. Waitresses, they getting back. They getting back. They're not good, but they're getting back to work because they need training with that. So getting the meal is not the hardest thing in the world. Depends on where you're going for that meal. You all right, Nicole?
Mm-hmm.
No. So other than that, I have nothing else I need to say on that.
Yeah, I'm cool on that too.
All right. We made our hour. I said we was gonna get out of here a little early because of the strain we putting on J. Marcus's voice.
No, that ain't how we getting out here early. Don't put it on me.
I did say that.
Nah. Mm-mm.
What did I say?
I ain't gonna put your business out there.
That's what I told y'all when we got here. But I said at first we was gonna get out of here early because you got to strain on your voice. But yeah, secondary. Yeah, I have an appointment I need to keep. Michael, where have you been anyway? We ain't seen you in forever. What's been going on with Michael? Have you been talking to you, Nicole? Have you at least talked to him since
I talk to Michael every day.
So why he ain't been on the show then if he talked to you every day?
Well, because he usually be at work.
He got fired?
You could say that. No, I'm just playing. He ain't get fired. He ain't get fired. Just playing, Michael. But you know, he in Chicago, so he preparing to go back home.
No, I didn't know he was in Chicago. Get that dingleberry. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa there, buddy. The hell, Michael? What you trying to say about my cousin?
Oh shit! Not the Dingleberry team.
Mm-mm. Okay, we're gonna go and get out of here for Michael tell some other business. All right. All right, so with that, we're going to get up out of here. We will check everybody back out next week. We are here next Wednesday, 7:35. Like, share, comment, post. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I think I made a Twitter. Not a Twitter, I'm sorry. I did TikTok. We got to start making TikTok. I met a lady on the, we was out to lunch, me and my little bro, and we ran into a mother and a daughter, and we were talking to them. They said they were gonna check the show out, and the daughter asked if we did TikToks, and I was like, nah, we ain't got no TikToks. And she was like, y'all really need to get into TikTok so you can put the thing. And I promised her that we would have a TikTok. So I did make the TikTok. I haven't posted anything to it, but we'll talk about that later because we're supposed to have somebody on the back end who's gonna do that stuff for us. So with that, I will put the link in there. Like I said, everybody, if you can remember, if you want to come out, come back to the page and check. We do have wrestling this weekend at Dalton Park, 721 Engle Drive. It's True Privilege Wrestling. They are putting on the wrestling show for us. I think it's about 6 to 8 matches going on, if I remember correctly. And I think it's going to be a good time. So I did. No, I created the TikTok page. I haven't made a TikTok yet for that. So, but I will put it out. What's that look for, Jay?
I was wondering who you. I had to look at to see who you was explaining yourself to.
Oh, I was talking about that comment.
I know. I was just trying to see who it was.
Shock it down. Mike, I think I'm gonna jump in the I'm gonna jump in the ring, Mike. I'm gonna represent for us. All right, people thought that's another stuff. All right, y'all. So with that, we up out of here. Thank y'all for all comments. Thank y'all for coming out, hanging out with us. For those who came back after a while, we hadn't seen y'all. I mean, we appreciate seeing y'all again. We missed all of y'all. What's up, Nicole?
Oh, nothing. I was reading the comments.
What is ticking? Like dancing? You talking about like break dancing ticking?
Who? Oh,
I
your
was reading the
first
comment. It
video
said my
should be
first
you
should be you
ticking.
ticking.
Oh, nah, you just hit him with the shoulders, Mel. If you gonna be dancing,
But with these shows,
no,
oh, that
yo
one.
dance.
Oh man.
All right, like I say, we appreciate all y'all. We out of here. Do we got our producer in here? Do I need to producer? You working? Get us out of here, man.